In today's lesson, I'm going to talk about how to subtract algebraical fraction. So I did part 1 of this video already. So this is the part 2 of adding and subtracting algebraical fractions. But I'm going to focus only on subtracting here. We know to subtract two fractions, the denominator has to be same. So a over c minus b over c, once we have that, is a minus b over c. The only difference here is that we know how to work with number fractions, but now we will be working with algebraical fractions here. So I'm going to start with the first example, 2 minus x plus 1 over 3. The first step you need to do is make both of them as a denominator if they are not. And then if you have more than one term, as I explained in my previous video as well. So if you have more than one term in the numerator, you need to put a bracket. And now we have to make the same denominator. So least common denominator in this case is going to be 3. So multiply by 3, multiply by 3. So 2 times 3 is 6 over 3 minus x plus 1 over 3. So this is 3. 6 minus x plus 1. Now when you have negative outside the bracket and when you open this negative outside of the bracket means negative 1, x plus 1. And we know when nothing is written means it's a multiplication. So when we distribute this negative 1 to x plus 1, so we multiply 1 with x, but this is negative 1, so this becomes negative x and negative 1. So when we open the brackets with negative outside, it changes the sign. Before in the bracket, as you can see, x was positive, 1 was positive. But when I open the bracket, which means this, we got 6 minus x minus 1 over 3. So this is same as, now we have to collect like terms. So 6 and negative 1 is like term. So that is 5 minus x over 3. Okay. Now here, first step, parenthesis. And now least common divisor. 30. So this is multiplied by 5, 5, 6 and 6. Now we need to distribute 6. So 6 times 3x, we're distributing 6 to both. 18x plus 12. And we distribute 5 to both. I'm not going to open this bracket yet. So 5x minus 20. And now I'm going to open this bracket. This is negative 5x plus 20 over 30. Inside the bracket, 5x was positive. When I opened the bracket, it became negative. Inside 20 was negative. When I open the bracket, it becomes positive. Now collect like terms. So this and this. So 18x minus 5x is 13x plus 32 divided by 30. Okay. Next one, x over 7. Now first step, parenthesis. Now LCD is 21. So you multiply by 7, multiply by 7. And here you multiply this by 3 and 3. So you got this 3x minus, this is 21. Now again distribute. And don't open bracket yet. So this is 7 minus 14x. And now when we open the bracket, it's going to change the sign. 7 is positive, but it becomes negative. This is minus, so plus 14x divided by 21. Like terms. So 17x minus 7 over 21. Here, x plus 3 in a bracket. Bracket is really important because so that you have to remember when you are distributing that you are distributing the number which is outside the bracket to both the numbers inside the bracket. That's why the bracket is important here. So 20 multiply by 4, 4, 5, 5. Now distribute. So 5x plus 15. You can open the bracket, you can leave this bracket at this point because there is nothing outside the bracket. So it doesn't matter if you write this bracket or not. I'm not opening this bracket yet. 4 times 1 is 4 minus 4x divide by 20. And now I'm going to open brackets. So minus means negative 4 plus 4x. Okay, notice the change of sign here. 4 was positive. When you open the bracket, becomes negative, and negative becomes positive. Now again, like terms. 5x plus 4x, 9x, plus 15 minus 4, 11 over 20. Okay, so this one, again, same bracket. Now LCD. You can pause the video at this point and you can try yourself, and then you resume the video and can see if you did this correctly or not. So LCD is 6, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. And you have to make sure that you show all the steps. So 6, now distribute 2 to 3 and 2 to 2x, 6 minus 4x. You can open the bracket or you can have the bracket at this point, doesn't matter. When we open the bracket, minus means change the sign. And now collect the like terms. So 6 minus 1, 5, minus 5x, divide by 6. Okay. Again, same bracket. LCD 10. So multiply by 2 and 2. 4x plus 3. Again, bracket you can keep or leave. Minus, distribute 2 to x. Bracket, important, 2 to 5. Minus 10. Open bracket. So it becomes minus 2x plus 10. Collect like terms. 4x minus 2x is 2x plus 13 divided by 10. Okay, couple of more. Again, you can pause the video and try yourself. So 3 minus x, it's repetitive. X minus 4 over 6. LCD 6. So multiply by 3, multiply by 3. Distribute 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, minus 3x. Again, you can have this bracket or leave it. Minus x minus 4, open bracket. 9 minus 3x, minus outside, change the sign. Divide by 6. Collect like terms. So 9 plus 4 is 13, minus 4x, divide by 6. Next one. X plus 6 over 2, 1 minus 3x over 7, LCD 14 times 7 times 7 times 2 times 2. Open 7x plus 42, distribute, minus 2 minus 6x, divide by 14. Now open. Change the sign here because negative is here. Collect like terms. 7x plus 6x is 13x plus 40. Okay. Over 3 minus 2x plus 3 divided by 9, bracket first. Equal to sign, always whenever you are working with expressions, equal to sign in front is must. LCD 9. Multiply by 3, multiply by 3. So here nothing to distribute, but first bracket you have to distribute 3 to both. So 6x plus 21. If you want to kind of remember so that you don't forget to distribute, you can also use these arrowheads. And then minus 2x plus 3, open bracket, negative outside, both were positive. When you open, both will become negative. Collect like terms. So 6x minus 2x is equal to 4x plus 18 divided by 9. Start with bracket again. 2x minus 5 over 8. least common divisor 24. So multiply by 8, multiply by 8. Here multiply with 3 and 3. Now distribute. 8 times 3x is 24x, minus 1 times 8 is 8, minus 3 times 2x is 6x, minus 15, and then divide by 24. Again, you can use arrowheads if you want, so that you remember. Now you open 24x minus 8. Here there's no negative sign, so when we open nothing changes. Here negative, so this becomes negative, this was negative, becomes positive. And now collect like terms. 24x minus 6x is 18x, minus 8 plus 15 is 7, divide by 24. The last one, 3x plus 7 divided by 6, minus 5 minus 2x divided by 5. Least common divisor 30. Multiply by 6, multiply by 6. Here first one multiply by 5 and 5. Again distribute. You can put arrowhead if you want here. So this becomes 15x plus 35 divided by 30. Again, we can keep the bracket. 30 minus 12x and 30. Now 30. 15x plus 35 minus 30 minus 12x. Open brackets. Minus 30 plus 12x. Be careful. Again, collect like terms. 15x and 12x. 35 minus 30. So 27x plus 5 divided by 30. That's your final answer. So that's it for how to subtract algebraic fractions.